Now let us see this problem. Solve the recurrence relation using substitution method. T of n equal to 8 into T of n by 2 plus n square. Now let us see the problem. T of n equal to 8 into T of n by 2 plus n square if n is greater than 1. Whereas if n equal to 1, then the answer is 1. So this is the problem which is given. So now let us write the recurrence relation. T of n equal to 8 into T of n by 2 plus n square. Now let us solve. Now let us derive the formula for T of n by 2. So what is T of n by 2? Here I am writing T of n by 2 equal to. So already we know what is T of n. So in order to get T of n by 2, in place of this n, substitute n by 2. So 8 into T of, in place of this n, substitute n by 2. Why? Because we are deriving T of n by 2. So n by 2 by 2 plus, in place of this n, substitute n by 2. So n by 2 whole square. So this is nothing but T of n by 2. So now let us substitute T of n by 2 in this equation. Let us assume that this is equation number 1. So T of n equal to 8 into, what is T of n by 2? Already it was calculated. 8 into T of n by 2 means n by 2 into 2. That is n by 4. Plus n by 2 whole square means n square by 4. Additionally, here we have n square plus n square. So that is equal to 8 into 8 means 8 square into T of 8 square into T of n by 4 plus 8 into n square by 4. 8 into n square by 4. 8 into n square by 4. So 4 into 2. So that is 2 into n square. So 2 into n square plus additionally here we have n square. So this is n square. Let us assume that this is equation number 2. So now we have two equations. Equation 1, this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Now let us substitute. Let us derive the formula for T of n by 4. So 8 square into T of n by 4. So how to derive T of n by 4? T of n by 4 equal to, already we know T of n. So how to get T of n by 4? In place of n, substitute n by 4. So 8 into T of, in place of n, substitute n by 4 for n by 4. For deriving n by 4 formula. So n by 4 by 2 plus, in place of n, substitute n by 4. So n by 4 whole square. So this is nothing but T of n by 4 formula. Now let us substitute T of n by 4 here. So 8 square into 8 into 8 square. So this is 8 square. Now we are writing the formula for T of n by 4. What is T of n by 4 formula? 8 into T of n by 4 by 2 means n by 4 into 2, n by 8 plus n by 4 whole square. That means n square by 4 into 4 means 16. So this is nothing but T of n by 4 formula. T of n by 4 formula. Plus additionally here we have 2n square plus n square. So now let us simplify this. 8 square into 8 means 8 cube into T of n by 8 plus 8 square. 8 square means 64 into n square by 16. So 16 fours. So 4 into n square. So 4n square. Additionally we have 2n square plus n square. Let us assume that this is equation number 3. So here we have three equations. This is third equation. This is second equation. This is first equation. If you see here we have 8 cube into T of n by 8. So we can write this 8 as 2 cube. So 8 cube into T of n by 2 cube. If you see the second equation, 8 square into T of n by 4. We can write this 4 as 2 square. So here 8 power 3 and here we have 2 power 3. Here 8 power 2 and here we have 2 power 2. If you see the first equation, we can write this as 8 power 1 into t of n by 2 power 1. So on, so on. Let us write the kth term. Let us write the kth term. So for space constraints, I am erasing this portion. So on, so on, so on. Kth term. Let us write the kth term. So if n equal to 1, then the answer is 1. Whereas if n greater than 1, this is the recurrence relation, kth theorem. So t of n equal to, if you see here, 8 power 3, 8 power 2, 8 power 1. So 8 power, this is kth theorem. So assume it as k into t of n by, here we are assuming this as k. So 2 power this 3 is also k. Here we are assuming this as k. So this is also k. So t of n by 2 power k plus here additionally we have 4n square plus 2n square plus n square. So let us derive that also. Here we have 3. 2 power 3 means 8. But here we have 4n square. We didn't have 8n square. We have only 4n square. So here we have 2 power 3. So 2 power, this is nothing but 2 power 3 minus 1 into n square. So this one is 2 power 3 minus 2 into n square. So here what is this 3? This 3 is nothing but k. So 2 power, we can write this as 2 power k minus 1 into n square plus 2 power k minus 2 into n square. So on 2 power 1 into n square. The last one is 2 power 0 into n square. So this is nothing but kth term. If you see here, t of n equal to 8 power k into t of n by 2 power k. So we are assuming this power as k. Here also we have 8 square into t of n by 2 square. 8 power 1 into t of n by 2 power 1. So this power value is nothing but k. We are assuming this as k. These two are same. So t of n equal to 8 power k into t of n by 2 power k. Next here we have 4n square. Here the power is 3 and here we have 4n square. Here the power is 2. Here we have 2n square. We don't have 4n square. So we can write this 4 as 2 power 3 minus 1 into n square. This 2 as 2 power this 3 minus 2 into n square. So this 3 is nothing but k value. So 2 power k minus 1 into n square. This is 2 power k minus 2 into n square. So on the last term is 2 power 1 into n square. 2 power 0 into n square. Okay. So let us see here. Here we have 8 power k. So if we write 8 power k in terms of 2 power k, then it is easy to simplify this equation. So we can write 8 power k as 8 means 2 power 3. So 2 power 3 power k. So this is in the form of a power mn, a power m whole power n. That is nothing but a power mn. So we can write this as 2 power k whole cube also. So what is 8 power k? 8 power k means we can write it as 2 power k whole cube into t of n by 2 power k plus 2 power k minus 1 into n square plus 2 power k minus 2 into n square plus so on 2 power 1 into n square plus 2 power 0 into n square. Okay. Here we have t power 1 formula. What is t of 1? What is t of 1? T of 1 is given in the problem. If n equal to 1, then what is the answer? 1 is the answer. So here we have t of n by 2 power k. Let us substitute. Let us assume that 2 power k equal to n. So then in place of 2 power k, we can substitute n. So t of n by n means t of 1. T of 1 means we can substitute 1. So for that purpose, assume 2 power k equal to n. Why? Because here we have to simplify the recurrence relation, the time complexity in terms of n. In terms of n, we have to find out. So for that purpose, we are assuming 2 power k as well for simplification purpose. So then t of n equal to, what is 2 power k? Let us substitute n value here. In place of 2 power k, substitute n. N cube into T of n by, what is 2 power k? N plus, if you see these terms, n square is common in all the terms. N square is common. So now let us write the series from the last term onwards. So 2 power 0, next one 2 power 1 plus so on 2 power k minus 2 plus what is the last one? 2 power k minus 1. So T of n equal to n cube into T of n by n means T of 1 plus n square into, so this is nothing but this series is in the form of geometric progression. We know the formula in geometric progression. What is the formula? A into r power n minus 1 by r minus 1. Here what is A value? A value is nothing but starting term. What is the starting term? 2 power 0 into r. What is r? R means this ratio 2 power 1 by 2 power 0, or we can take as 2 power k minus 1 by 2 power k minus 2. So what is 2 power 1? 2 power 1 means 2 by 2 power 0 means 1. The ratio between these two. So that is nothing but 2. So 2 power. Here we are finding what is the n here. N means the last term. Here the last term is k. So 2 power k. Here n means the last term, that is k. Next here we have minus 1. Minus 1 by r minus 1. What is r value? Already r is calculated. That is 2. So 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1. So that is equal to n cube into T of 1 means 1 plus n square into 2 power 0 means 1. So 1 into anything is nothing but that anything only. So what is 2 power k? Already we have assumed 2 power k as n. So n minus 1 by 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 means 1 only. So n minus 1 by 1 means n minus 1 only. So that is equal to n cube plus n square into n means n cube minus n square into 1 means n square. So that is equal to n cube plus n cube means 2n cube minus n square. So this is the formula which we are getting. While calculating the time complexity, we always consider higher order exponent and ignore the lower order exponent. If you consider 3 and 2, 3 is higher order exponent. So consider n cube and ignore n square. And while calculating the time complexity, we always ignore the constant multiplier. So ignore these two also. So what is the time complexity of this recurrence relation? So after solving this recurrence relation, we got the solution as order of n cube. So likewise, we can solve any problem easily with the help of the